there guys, welcome back to Skirmish Miniature Gaming. I've got Alan back with me for some Kill Team Elites. It's finally here. Woo! And Luke here as well. I'm going to be bringing the new Custodes, Adeptus Custodes. And then Alan is going to be bringing his Orks, obviously.
Got some MegaNobz
Can't not bring the Orks today. Yeah, MegaNobz. So we've got some Elites on both sides. Obviously, first game, throwing straight in. Going into the deep end, using elites on both sides, so it's going to be really cool. There's literally only 3 models on either side, so we're literally testing out elites to its max. We're going to do one of the match play battle plans as well from the new book. I am planning on doing sort of a showcase review for the book. Possibly might go up at a similar time to these battle reports, but we will see. Other than that, there are going to be a slew of games coming out throughout this week for elites. Notably, which I think you should definitely come back for, especially if you're new to the channel, Snickrock versus Slime Arbo. That's going to be cool. I'm looking forward to that one.
Yeah, that's good.
So that's going to be going up on YouTube. Following this game, if you want to check out our Patreon page, because we do need the support, so please do consider checking that out, guys. We've got the Orks versus Custodians again, but I'm going to throw in one of the Alaris Terminators to see how they roll. I think Alan's going to use a similar list, aren't you? But we'll see how it changes up the Custodians. Today is all about the trying out the new kill team. Other than that, I think we're going to get straight into this, show you off the kill teams, what battle plan we're playing today, and yeah, super exciting. See you there, guys. So this is my Adeptus Custodians kill team. Super excited to try these out. Literally only the 3 models. You ain't going to find yourself using much more than this, I've got to be honest. I don't think there's any way you can really pull off more than that, unless you played 200 points without a commander. The current state for these guys is that you can only really play a max of 3, I believe. If you don't play commanders, maybe 4, but I don't even think then. Because I think it's 125 points otherwise for elites. But we've got over here, we've got my shield captain. As you can see, with he's taken his sword and he's got his storm shield. So he's going to be super cool. He's going to be strategist, so I'm going to get my extra command point a turn, as long as he is alive. Obviously, he's only level 1. If you take him higher than that, you're going to be 2 models on your kill team. So might try it again at some point. But other than that, we've just got the 2 custodian guard, one with the same loadout as my captain there. So storm shield and the sword, and then over here is the custodian spear instead, which has just got better range for the shooting, better shooting attack essentially. So I've got a ranged model. He's going to be the leader, the ranged model, so you can stay back and get the other point. And obviously the guy with the shield and the sword is going to be combat specialist. So that's more or less it for my kill team, folks. And we'll go on now to check out the Orks and the MegaNobz. Pretty awesome. Alright then, so MegaNobz, walk! What we got going here then now?
Alright, we got a level 1 strategist war boss
at the back, yeah.
Back there, and we have to have a leader. So this chap here is my leader, with a combi scorcher and paraclaw. My combat specialist is rocking dual
on the right hand side, yeah.
Dual power swords.
Nice. That is literally it for the MegaNobz. Obviously, small kill teams on both sides. With elites, that is now possible, I suppose. So yeah, it's probably going to be a fairly quickish battle, but obviously all of these guys are really pretty tanky, so hopefully we'll still get towards the end anyway.
Hopefully but it's shot off the board.
Yeah, so hopefully it's still going to be a good display of elite, what you can do with elites anyway, at least the new models. And like I say, you can always check out that second game anyway. But other than that, we're going to get into this one. I'll show you the battle plan, I think. Okay then, so looking at Crush the Champions today for this match play mission. Perfect, because we're playing the commanders. And we're already bulky elite units, so up to 200 points for this one, which we're playing. I'm 199, I think Alan's 201, so we kind of just agreed it would be level on that one. This is the deployment zone, so obviously you've got the box on either side there, so we're going lengthways. For the main rule for this mission is crushing blow, so obviously the other thing to note is that elites now brings in reserves. I might well be putting one into reserve, I'm not sure yet, but we'll let you know afterwards when we go to deployment. But crushing blow, so if commander is taken out of action, that kill team is then broken until the end of the game, or considered broken. But then if your commander is alive and you take out an enemy model within, and you have a friendly model within 6 inches of that commander when he's taken out an enemy model, you can unshake that model if they're shaken. I think that's a strange rule. I don't see that happening in this game, but because we're both quite hardy, but you never know. And then victory conditions, if you kill the enemy commander, you get 3 victory points. If you kill any other model, you get a victory point with an attack or psychic ability. So should be pretty interesting. It's a fairly standard game. We thought for the first one it would just be good to test out the brutality of elites, to just go for this kind of battle plan. And then the second game, when I bring in the Terminator that we're going to do for Patreon, we're going to try escalating conflict, so we'll do that one after, which is slightly different. But let's get into, I think, rolling off here and then getting into deployment. The table setup today, like an urban decay kind of map setup, I suppose. Custodes defending the Emperor, as you'd expect. Al's not going to put anything in reserves. I'm going to put my combat specialist with his storm shield in reserve, and then the other 2 are going to deploy as normal. Other than that, we're going to roll off here. I get a 9. Al gets an 8, so I'm going to get to choose the side, and then Al will set up first here. So I'm going to pick this side here, I think. And then we're going to go straight into deployment. Alright, so we're all deployed. Shield captain and my leader specialist with these guardian spear up top, hiding it up a bit. We're scared of the knobs getting right in on us on the ground level, so made sense to me. And then the 3 knobs here. I think you is the commander at the back there,
yeah.
Al, yeah. And then for me, obviously, I've got the combat specialist with his storm shield coming in on the side of the table. I'm going to use a command point to use the outflanked ability, so we'll see how that works out. Otherwise, we'll go straight into a roll. We skip scouting phase, so...
should we roll for because we both got... Did you take tactical, the one that gives you D3?
Oh, no, I haven't, sorry, no. You have though, yeah?
I've got that.
Oh, okay, so I was getting an extra D3 command points
Only
for 1.
Miserable.
The other thing to note is that if you set up a leader or combat specialist that's a strategist in reserve, you don't get their points until they're on the table the next turn, so I made sure to keep mine on. Let's do a roll off then out. So for me, it's going to be an 8. An 8 for L. Very elite rolling this. 6 for me. A 5 for L. Okay, so I'm going to get initiative here. That'll be interesting. And then at the end of the movement, my combat specialist will come in, so I'll have to remind each other about what's going on there. So we'll go into my movement phase here. I'll start with 3 command points. 1 standard, 1 for my leader, and 1 for my strategy specialist. And then we'll get into this. It's quite simple for my movement phase. I'm going to ready both of my custodes, and it's going to go on to Alan's movement now, I think, since I had the initiative. And then at the very end of the movement phase, I'll bring in my combat specialist.
Advance.
Okay, then to the Orks. First MegaNobz here is going to make an advance roll.
A good roll here.
Oh no! So we'll move him.
Okay.
He's moved up to just get up behind the cover there. Next one along, the other non-commander, +3. Ending up there behind the sandbags with a bit of cover, and then the commander's going to advance as well. Only +2. They're not going places, are they? Although I suppose if you're only going up behind cover anyway, it's interesting. And he's going to shuffle along a bit, and Al's going to make sure that he's kind of in behind the cover there.
Well, that was about as bad as it could possibly be.
Not quite the warg you wanted yet.
This is exactly what I was afraid of getting shot off the board.
And then obviously I'm going to spend a command point here, going down to 2 from my 3. Alan's got 4, by the way, because he had his extra for tactical planner. And I'm going to bring in the combat specialist. I have to deploy within an inch of the end. Within an inch of the edge of the battlefield. So basically right on the edge, and then 5 inches away from the end, my opponent. Okay, so here we go. Custodian guard there with his sentinel blade and storm shield set up on the edge, just next to the commander. He has to be 5 inches away, and I'm 6 away, so I'm within half range with my pistol. Obviously, I can't do anything else there because it's the end of the movement phase. So he just counts as having come in now. Right then, so let's go into my shooting then. There's no psychic, obviously. My commander's going to go with his sentinel blade, has a pistol on it. It's 2 shots with the pistol, 12-inch range, so it's going to be long. And it's also going to be in cover for you, so it's -2 altogether, so that's a 4+ to hit. Oh, okay. Good start. Your toughness 5, strength 4 for me, so it's going to be 5s. Get 1. Get one wound.
So 4 up save.
Okay, 4 up save for the commander. No, there you go. Wound
My
already.
rolls today.
No. Right, Guardian Spear next then. He's the same range, but... Well, sorry, he's 24-inch range, so he's within half and he can rapid fire. So we've got 2 shots. It's going to be half range, but -1 for you being in cover. So it's going to be on 3s this time. Oh. No! Get it, stay in the dice tray. There we go. So I missed one. Hit with 1. It's going to be wounding on 5s again, though, because it's only strength 4, I believe. No. Right, I'm actually going to spend a command point there, and I'm going to go down to 1. I'm going to re-roll for a 5 up. Yes, I do. It was worth it on a 6. And it is -1 AP, so that's going to be a 5 up save for Alan here. Oh, he makes it. Oh, that would have been 2 damage as well, so it was nearly worth the command point there. Right, so it's going to be onto my... Well, it's going to be onto non-ready models. These have now shot. The only one of my non-ready is obviously here. My combat specialist, he's got his pistol shots again. It's within half range, so only -1 AP for cover. 2 shots on 3s. Oh, I missed one again. And then it's going to be 5s. I get it. It's just standard save though, no AP. It's just the pistol shot again from the Sentinel Blade. Oh, he makes it. He's alright at the moment. He's standing strong, the war boss. And then it's only shooting now for Alan that he's got, but obviously he's advanced, so it's going to be -1 if he does there.
The shooter.
Okay, so yeah, shooter can shoot both weapons. It's -1 AP, so you're going to do the shooter first?
Yeah.
So, there you go.
1 hit and 1 miss.
Yeah. And then you're looking at, I'm toughness 5 for guards.
This is strength 4.
So you need 5s. Oh, he gets it. Any AP on that? No?
No.
2 up save for me. I'm good.
Good.
And then you got the flamer, that's going to be the nasty one.
Yeah, D6.
Yep, go
So
for it.
let's see how many. 6.
Oh, 6. Nasty. This could now hurt. All going into the to auto hit, so no minuses there. So it's just wounding.
Strength 5. And yours toughness 5?
Toughness 5, so 4s. Ooh, not so good. Good job you got the 6. You gonna re-roll any? Re-roll 1?
I'm gonna re-roll 1 of them.
Yeah.
Why not? Nope,
Ooh,
still no good. Okay, so 2 hits.
2 hits.
And it's -1 AP.
Sorry, wounds. -1, so 2 3-up saves for me. Yeah, I do. So assault. There you go.
2 misses.
2 misses.
6.
D6.
With the scorcher.
Only the 1 that time. Nothing from that in the end. No. Wow, the knobs are not playing game right now. Let's go. I think, is that the end of the shooting now? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Only the 1 wound on either side there in the end. We're going to go on to. There's no combat this first round, so I believe it's just going to be a roll off for battle round 2. This is where it's going to get interesting because the orcs are closing in. But I do get a 12. Oh. Thing is, I'm not sure if I want initiative or not. Is it going to be a 6? Oh, nope. That would have been pretty quality. That. So I do get initiative again. Going into my movement phase, then I'm going to attempt to charge here with my combat specialist into the commander. And you've got the and you got the combi flamer. So the flamer's going to go, yeah.
Yep. So it auto hits.
Yeah. For 6 again. Oh, what's going on with this flamer? Brutal. So 6 then. It's going to be it was 4s, wasn't it? If I'm correct on saying that. So there you go. That's pretty good. And then so that is all through. It's going to be 3 -1 AP, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep, -1 AP. So it's going to be 3 3-up saves for me. Oh, I fail 1. No extra saves, I don't think, for me, so it's just going to be 1 wound. I am down to 2 wounds with my my combat specialist. Are you gonna?
Okay. Now I'm going to play Indiscriminate Dagger.
Okay, so use this tactic after firing Overwatch with one of your models. You can immediately Overwatch again for a command point. That's nasty. That is really cool. So immediate dagger. So spending a command point to go down to 5, I believe. And then it... Oh, brutal! What I think this is the best war boss I've seen you play. Here we go. Oh, we get a lot more 4s as well. So 2 missed, 4 wounding. So, but it is still 4 3-up saves for me. Oh, I do make them as well. That's
good job.
Yeah, good response. So now I believe it is just going to be me charging in, yeah?
Yep.
So see, there we go. That's what you need. So turn straight into the commander. He's like, yeah, shook off all that fire, as you'd expect a custodian to do. So I'm in there. Next up is going to be the commander. He's going to actually, in an attempt to charge, to jump down and charge into them. Well, I'm going to designate both of those because you can't overwatch with him.
No.
He's got no shooting.
No.
So I need an 11. May well re-roll one here for a command point. It was close. I am going to spend a command point just to see if I do get it. So I go down to 3, just by the off chance it's an 11. Oh, I do! Worth the command point. Look at that. I am a gambler. You should know this by now. So charging in, straight in there with the shield captain, straight up on top of the terrain, into the MegaNobz and the war boss there. This is going to be really interesting. I've got both of the charges off now, spending that command point, so I'm going to probably with him ready for now. He's going to stay back and stay alive for now. I think it's just going to be going into the Orks and what they want to do for their battle round 2. So MegaNobz here is going to charge in. I can't overwatch, so I'm stuck in combat. Hopefully you're getting a roll here. So yeah, more than enough. You're going to go straight into the commander, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Going on to combat here, there's lots of tactics being thrown at each other now for this phase. I'm going to spend a command point and use to go down to 2. And use Jewel of Honor. So obviously my commander, when he fights another commander, gets to reroll hit and wound rolls, hopefully. Then we're going to go on to Alan wants to use Decisive Strike with his commander, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
With the war boss. I don't think I'm going to spend 2 to match up against it, to be honest. I'm going to let Alan get away with that one. So he's spending 2. Alan's obviously using Decisive Strike. He's down to 2 command points now. Sorry, 3 command points now. He's going to put all of his attacks from everything into the my combat specialist. Off you go, Alan, then. Whichever your first attacks you want to do.
The Squig's going to have a nibble first.
Okay. Ooh, that's 1 hit.
1 hit. Strength 4.
Toughness 5, so 5s. Nope. Then you're looking at your big, I'm guessing you've got a Power Claw, have you?
Power Claw,
so
yeah.
it's -1 to hit, I think, usually.
Yeah.
So you're going to be, what's his weapon skill?
It is 2 up.
So 3 ups then, to hit.
And he's got 4 attacks.
Yep. Okay, so you get 3. Do you want to re-roll the command point? Bear in mind for the rest of the fight phase you won't be able to re-roll another dice though.
That's true.
So
I'll live with that. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
3's not
I'll
bad.
take your advice.
3's not bad. Then wounding, we'll take a look here. Okay, so definitely double my toughness, so we're just going 2s here. Oh, yep, all 3. Well, it's going to be my shield, isn't it, basically? So 3 ups from my my big shield. Chance I can live, but let's roll them. Oh, re-roll that one. Went out the dice tray. Oh, I do fail one. Do I want to re-roll that? Oh, I think I have to. Command point is being spent. Re-rolling. Oh, there we go. Got a 6, so we're all good. We're all good. So only on the 1 command point now, but it was worth the spend, I think, for sure. So we're going to go with my choice of attack here, because it's my initiative, isn't it? We're going to go with my commander, and he's going to go into the your commander, because he spent the command point to reroll hit and wound rolls against your commander. 5 attacks here, 2s rerolling, and it's then going to be 4s rerolling as well. 2s rerolling. Oh! There we go. Right, so all hit for the captain then, and then we're wounding on 4s rerolling. Rerolling the 2 missed because of the command point I spent. Okay, so we are getting 4 through, and I believe it's quite nasty. Sentinel Blade is -3 AP, D3 damage each. Okay, so Shield Captain, it does all going through, unfortunately. It's pretty nasty from the AP there. It is just going to be 4 D3s. So I'm just going to do these D3s separately for the flesh wounding. So 3 there puts him down to 2 wounds. Next one is another 3. So 3 takes him down to 0, which is then 3 dice for the flesh wound roll, pick the highest. Here we go. And yeah, so he would, I think, go out of action there, wouldn't he? Yeah. The other thing we forgot to mention, folks, actually, that me and Alan were just chatting about, he took the Goffs, didn't you, yeah? For his clan culture, and we missed, I think, on the squig attack, he rolled a 6 for an extra attack, which, to be honest, if you want to roll a bonus attack for that, I'll, to be honest, since it's in Tim anyway, for the squig, so he would have missed the bonus one anyway. Then it's on to your guy here that charged, I believe, since it's your initiative next. We're going to go, Alan is doing the leader specialist trait, the level 1 trait you can use, I can't remember what it's called now. But essentially it means that you can attack with your leader and one model within 2 inches.
Lead by example.
Lead by example. So you can attack basically with these 2 models before I get to attack with my other guard at the back here, which is pretty cool. So I believe you're going to go with the combat specialist first, Al, yeah?
Yeah.
He's got +1 attack, remember, as well?
Yeah.
So you got 3 in total, have you? Or
I've got 4 in total. But it's -1 to attack,
right, okay.
I believe.
4 attacks on 4s. Oh, nice. Unless you want to... I don't think you've used a reroll yet. You're down to 2 command points after using that.
You're
going to leave it?
Yeah.
Okay. This is all into the commander. Looking at 2s. Oh, we missed 1. I think, to be honest, considering that you're going to be breaking at the end, I don't know if it's probably worth it. Rerolling 1, spending a command point, going down to 1. It's all new to us, obviously, with the new... obviously, Al's taking Goffs, so he did make a 6 on a hit roll. These wounds aside, he made a 6 on one of his hit rolls, so he generates an extra attack with that because of the Goff Clan culture. Does hit with it, wounding 2s. There you go, so you do actually get an extra wound there anyway from the extra hit roll. So you got 4 wounds. What's the AP there? It's going to be enough for me to take my shield, I'm guessing. My invuln save. I'll roll them anyway. It's 4 saves. Ooh, 3 ups. I failed 1. I can't re-roll. I've spent a command point this phase to re-roll a dice. Right, so I am just going to take the 2 damage there from the one I failed. So it's going to be me going down to 4 wounds, I believe, because I've got 6 in total. Then it's your other guy attacking, I think, with the power claw.
Yep.
Okay, it's going to be brutal. We'll have to remember the hit rolls this time on 6s.
So this time it's just 3 attacks because he's not a
3
combat
attacks,
specialist.
4s again, yeah. 6s generate another. No.
Oh man.
No re-rolls for this time. So it's just going to be 1 wound roll to make. Yep, you'll be fine there. 3 up save, invuln save for me. I do make that one. So 2 damage overall for me there, and that's them being, yeah. So I'll get my my combat specialist is going to pile in with +1 attack into the kill saw at the back there. Okay, 4 attacks. It's going to be 2s followed by 3s because I'm strength 5 to toughness 4 with MegaNobz. I kind of feel like they should be toughness 5 really, but whoa, okay, there we go. 6s don't do anything for me, but don't need them, I don't think there. Then we are now looking for 3s though. I get 3 through. That is gonna probably go straight through, I'm guessing, unless you got invulns. It's -3 AP again, that one.
-3.
Okay, so they do actually have 2 up saves. The MegaNobz are a bit sturdier, so than the commander, ironically. The war boss. So it's into this guy. It's going to be 3 saves on 5s. We make 1. Okay, so I've got 2 dice to roll, D3 on each. First one is 2 damage, so he is probably going to die here. But this could count for flesh wounding, so he's down to a wound currently, but whatever I get on this damage roll is what I flesh wound on. Or I get 3. So 3 takes him down to 0, and I roll 3 flesh wound dice here. Pick the highest. I get a 4. That's going to be enough there. Unfortunately.
I knew I should have used that last command.
No! I forgot to say actually, having lost the commander, you're broken. So you do need to take a leadership test for the whole clan. What is your highest leadership now for the MegaNobz? Al's lost 2 models and the highest leadership there is 7. You automatically break in this game type once you lose your commander. So it's just testing for shaken on him. You basically don't want to roll a 6, Al. You're fine. So MegaNobz stands strong, as you'd probably expect with this elite kind of setup, because he's a mega boss knob, the bigger version. So we're going on to then roll off, I think, for battle round 3. See how this pans out now. Got an 8 to an 8. Interesting. Re-roll. A 7. I think I've like rolled 7 and 8s all game. You got a 6. Okay, so I've got initiative here. This is gonna hurt now, I think. We'll go.
CP.
Yeah, CP. You've lost
lost
your
my-
leader, so you
So
gain
it's
2.
2.
I gain 3. I'm up to 4. L's up to 3. Interesting. We're gonna go here then on to my movement phase then for the Custodes. I'm actually out of combat there currently, so I'm gonna have to make a charge there again. Actually, I could have piled in, so we'll pile him in anyway. And then this guy's just gonna try and make a charge since there's nothing else for him to be doing up there now. We'll make the roll. That's probably actually going to be enough there. So shooting phase, because I do actually have 2 pistols with these guys. This guy made it in, sorry, by the way, I should have mentioned that first. So end of movement, he's made the charge. It was more than enough in. These 2 can fire pistols from their sentinel blades. 2 shots each. It's going to be on 2s for the first one. Hits and wounding, your only toughness 4, so 4s. Ooh, no. And then it's going to be the second one with 2 pistol shots on 2s, followed by 4s. Okay, only the 1 out of all those, so no AP, so just your 2 up save though. You're good. Then it is just, I think, into combat now, so it's going to be my charge model unless you want to pay for decisive strike. No decisive strike being played then. It's too expensive at this point. Al's just kind of saying, how about it? Let's go down with this, or go out in the Orc fashion. I'm going to spend a command point to go down to 3 and use Inspirational Fighter. It's the Shield Captain's tactic. Everyone within 6 inches is going to get to reroll 1s for hit rolls, so we should be hitting, I think. My charge model will obviously go first with his spear. Guardian Spear, he's got 3 attacks on 2s, rerolling 1s for my trait that I use from my commander. Rerolling that 1. Yeah, we're good there. And then it's going to be on 3s. At this point in the game, I might as well spend a command point, reroll it, and not really fussed about saves right now. So 3 wounds go through, and it is going to be minus 3 AP, D3 damage each. So you're looking at your 5s again, aren't you? 3 5-up saves for the MegaNobz. Oh wow! He's going to live for now. Do you want to spend a command point to reroll one of those saves on a 5-up? Are you going?
Yeah,
so you're going down to 2 command points, re-rolling 1. There you go, re-roll.
No.
Okay, worth probably a spend, I think. So 1 goes through, D3 damage. Is he going to go down? Oh, sorry. So it would be 3. It is still going to be 3 dice, pick the highest for me here, to see if he goes out of action. Yeah, so he would be going out. Are you going to spend the 2?
Yeah, I've got 2 command points left.
Just the flesh wound.
Takes me down to 0.
Takes him down to 0. On a 4-up, he lives and gets flesh wounded instead. And then we've got my commander to go anyway. Well, he might as well live. Yeah, he does live. Oh, he shakes it off. It's flesh wounded for now. Then we go into non-charged models, and it's going to be my initiative for Fight for Your Life with my commander, who has, I would expect, will probably finish off the job here. It's 5 attacks. It's going to be on 2s, rerolling 1s. I mean, that's just brutal.
Savage.
Yeah, when you take him as strategist anyway, you can just spend all these command points. Then it's going to be 3s again. Yeah, okay. Definitely getting all 5. Minus 3 AP again, I believe. Let me just check that. Yeah, minus 3.
So I'm on 5.
5s. Need all 5s here on no command points. Only the 1. 4 go through. First D3 is going to be how much I get here to roll. 2 dice. Yeah, it goes down, unfortunately. Sorry, Al. It was always going to be a tall order, that game, in the end, when we saw it start to get going.
Brutal.
And I did win initiative more or less every time, which was harsh on you there, I got to say. Because Orks want to be getting the initiative, I think. I think I had it every battle round.
They're as terrifying as they should be.
Yeah. I'll be interested to see how they fare against, obviously, multiple models, because I think they'll struggle massively with that, because you can only take, I think, 3 models at any time, maybe 4 at a push.
Because it was our first go at elites. I went.
Yeah, we wanted to go
for
elites versus elites.
3 big models versus 3 big models, but I'd love to see what would happen on an objective. Standing on the button mission with.
It's cool for you guys to see how brutal literally these can be in general. I suppose the custodians, and I think the MegaNobz have potential, but obviously when it's just elites versus elites and you're going up against custodes, you'd probably hope you could have got like maybe one more model. I would say to even it out. I would say. It's a strange one, but I enjoyed it to a certain degree. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it just to see what the custodes are capable of, I suppose, at taking out like the bigger models. That was just kind of a simple first to play elites, if you like. Nice quick game. Like I say, up on Patreon, Al's going to be running a similar kind of kill team, but swapping out the commander for another MegaNobz, I believe.
Yeah, for a 125 point game.
That's it, yeah. And then for me, it's going to be, I'm going to bring in an Alaris Terminator, which is going to be super cool. We'll see how he works. And probably either a spear or one normal guard. So I'll only have 2 models. But that is custodes for you. You only ever have 2 or 3 models, especially if you want to take a Termi. So do tune into that one and sign up for our Patreon page, folks. If you enjoyed this, I hope you did. Thanks, Al, for the first game. We're going to go straight into another one. Hopefully a bit more luck for the Orks as well. Although saying that, actually, I suppose the Flamer Scorcher attacks were mad. He went crazy, didn't he?
Yeah.
I like that.
That indiscriminate Daka was nice. Yeah.
It is very nice. I'd love to see that happen again. But yeah, very interesting games. If you're new to the channel, obviously do subscribe. We'll have plenty more elites coming and kill team every week. And obviously you can sign up to the Patreon page for bonus content each month. Battle reports, etc., bonus videos, and you get to help our channel and push this further and further as we want to do. Otherwise, we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, and happy skirmishing.